Hi, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be looking at how to design a flyer in CorelDraw 2021. Without further ado, let's step into it. So here are the text and the pictures that we are going to make use of. So let's head on to this space, change to A4. So after that, let's locate what's it called, rectangle tool, create an object that fit into the page. So after that, go ahead, let's locate interactive fill tool, blend the object. So let's change the top part to red, then you go ahead and change the down part to royal blue. So let's tap red into that blue. Good. So right now let's bring in this picture, make it bigger, blend the top part of the picture, convert to bitmap, then you blend the down parts, convert to bitmap as well. Let's change to RGB, it's okay. Blend the other side, convert to bitmap as well. Good. So right now what you're going to do is to Powerclip the picture into place, then you hold Alt key, select the picture, then you position it so well. Good. So what we're going to do now is to make a copy of that, then you go ahead and just convert the picture, convert the object into bitmap. Let's go ahead and it's okay. So after that, head on to what's it called, objects. We are going to apply an effect, 3D effect. Locate 3D effect, then you go ahead to page coil. So in this case, what we are going to do this. If you want to apply it to the other side, click right here or bottom or this side, but better still, let's make use of this. So let's just adjust that a little bit. Can you see the adjustments? Good, it's okay. So right now what you're going to do now is to extract this content, then you Powerclip this into place. Good. So as this right now, let's change the background to white, then let's expand the objects in that space. So right now what we're going to do is to bring in the what's it called, the logo. Good. Adjust to fit in. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to create an object right here so that we can Powerclip this other picture into place. So what we need to do now is to go ahead to your object, create an object just like so, then you change it to white. Let's slant to the other side to right click to copy paste just like so. Right click, then you squeeze this a little bit. So go ahead and just make a copy of this to the other side. So after that, select the whole thing, then you squeeze it a bit. Go ahead to your shape tool, gonna round this angle, likewise this angle, Ctrl key, then you drag it in just like so. Likewise this side, then this side. Good. So right now what you're gonna do is to select the whole thing, click once again, then you squeeze it a bit, make it a bit longer. Ctrl G to group it all up. Then you go ahead, right click to set the outline to white. Then you power clip the picture into place. Go to hotkey, select the picture, adjust to fit in. So after all of this, then you go ahead and hit on F12, change the thickness to 4. Good. So right now let's reduce this a bit. Then let's go ahead and just reduce. Then go ahead and give a shadow, apply shadow to that. Good. Go back to object, locate break the shadow apart, then you group it all up again. So as this right now, let's arrange our text in accordance. So what we're going to do now is to go ahead and just click this, then you Ctrl X to copy, to cut off from there, then you Ctrl V to paste right here, change it to white. Then you go ahead and change the fonts to Futurati. In your own case, you can decide to use any font. So hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, make this a bit bigger. Then you bolding it all up. Good. So after all of this, all we needed to do to go ahead to your shape tool, just reduce the tracking just like so. Then you go ahead and just make the present a bit bigger. Make it tight to guess. So this is where the problem lies. What you're gonna do now is to lay emphasis on this, 2 days free medical outreach in 2 cities. So let's just make this, all of this capital letter. So let's bolding it all up. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to just hit enter right from there, then make it Ctrl K, make this a bit bolder. So let's go ahead and just enter right from here, free medical outreach. Make this a bit closer, hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. Then you go ahead and make this yellow, make it bigger. Good. So right now what we needed to do now is to make this a bit bigger as well, just like so. Go ahead to your shape tool, reduce the tracking. Then let's go ahead and just make it a bit smaller. Good. Reduce this a bit. So what you're gonna do now is to just group it all up. Then let's go ahead, right click, set the outline to black, then you hit on F12, change the thickness to 6, check on scale, then bind fill, that's to tick. Let's make it 3. It's okay. Good. So go ahead and group it all up, then you go ahead to your what's it called, shadow to apply shadow. So after all of that, so let's make the shadow a bit darker, make it 90. Good. go ahead to object, break drop shadow apart, then you group it all up again. Good. So the rest of the text, let's position it downward, change the white. Mind you, you need to save this. Go ahead to file, then you save. Start medical outreach. Select your hard drive, then you save. Good. So right now what you needed to do, let's arrange the text according to, change the font to Futura T. So go ahead and just call this off, position it right here, Ctrl V. So let's lay emphasis on this as well, make it bigger. Then let's go ahead and just use your shape tool to reduce the track, to increase the tracking, make this a bit smaller. So what you're gonna do now is to go ahead and just bold the features. Then let's go ahead and just create an object on top of that. So what you're gonna do now, change it to yellow. Use your gradient effects with the help of interactive fill tool. Then let's change this to yellow, tap red into it a bit. Good. So right now what you're gonna do is to go ahead and just round this part up, then with Ctrl key round the other side. So hit Ctrl P down on your keyboard, then you copy this downward, repeat Ctrl R, then select the whole thing, select the text, Ctrl page up on your keyboard, then you go ahead and just expand this. So reduce this to take the text according to, it doesn't have to be longer than the text itself. So let's go ahead and just hit on shape to reduce the tracking to fit that into space. So let's go ahead and just put this up a bit. Good. Good. So right now we are good to go with that. So what we needed to do now is to bring in the rest of the text. So right now let's arrange the rest of the text in according to the special needs of good. So let's position it just that way, give it right alignment, bolding it all up. Good. So right now let's go ahead and just cut this off, paste it beneath the flyer. So let's go ahead and just hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. So right now, contacts for sponsorship, let's change it to yellow, make it bigger. Then you go ahead and just edge row. Likewise, the phone number has to be bigger as well. Good. So right now what we needed to do is to show some indication. So let's go ahead and just pull this just like so. Change the whites, hit F12. Let's change thickness to it's okay, good. So right now let's go ahead to the rest of the text. Make this a bit bigger. Go ahead to your shape tool, increase the tracking just like so. After all of that, hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces. Then let's go ahead and make this bigger, which is the what's it called, the dates. So let's go ahead and just change the heading, each heading to yellow. Make this capital letter. Okay, good. Go to the next one, capital letter. Then let's change the dates to yellow. The date and the time. Good. So here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. See you in the next video. Bye for now.